Hey everybody, welcome to my MakerSpace PowerPoint presentation. I chose to answer the questions via PowerPoint. How can I use my students' interests, motivations, and social connections to develop knowledge about the subject? Well, I can regularly engage students in making, sharing, and collaborating their ideas. I can give them feedback often to help students remake and reiterate content-specific products, processes, and knowledge. I can encourage students to better their lives or better the lives of their peers, school, and community. And I can help engage as like a co-creator, mentor, problem solver, activist, or networker who brings the right people and tools together. Maybe students need a little help finding their interests and motivations, so I can act as that mentor, co-creator for them. How can you use the MakerSpace concepts in the classroom to help teach content? I can use the MakerSpace concepts in the classroom by using hands-on projects where students have to solve real-world problems and demonstrate mastery. I can use these concepts of learning to draw on academic content from multiple disciplines to solve a problem. And I can also use the concepts by learning to work in teams and promoting that collaboration skill. The skills that I want my learners to develop are creativity skills. Creativity skills are important because it's a way of life that embraces originality and makes unique connection between their ideas. Next are the collaboration skills. These are important because it allows students to work together as a team and work on their team building. The next one is critical thinking. Critical thinking enhances the student's language and presentation skills. This one is confidence and curiosity. Confidence helps build self-respect in the student, and curiosity because if the mind is curious, the student is engaged. The next one is problem solving. I chose problem solving because the student is developing possible solution paths. And lastly, I chose interactive learning because interactive learning helps students enjoy different learning styles and it provides students an easy way to participate. What I would do for the kids who are amazing at making is that I would encourage them to help another maker out if they are struggling, maybe go around and help the other students out. I would give them guidance to more challenging ideas. Maybe implement little ideas in their minds to where it makes it a little bit more challenging for them. Maybe they're stuck in their comfort zone and they're not exploring things outside of their comfort zone, so it's making it a lot easier for those students, and that's why they're so amazing at it. And so maybe I would just, challenge their thoughts and ideas and get them to be thinking a little bit more outside their comfort zone. I would use their creations as sample ideas to show the benefits of the MakerSpace. I would use these students' creations as samples. The next question is, what would I do for the kids who think they're terrible? I would encourage these students to pair up with another student to make something together, collaborate their ideas to come up with something awesome. I would positively reinforce that there's no right or wrong to their imagination, that they can take their imagination and run with their ideas. I would remind them that this isn't subject specific, so a lot of students get all worried and worked up if it's subject specific. So with the MakerSpace, I would relieve them of that thought that it is not subject specific and that they could really use their imagination to dig in deep and make something great. I would also encourage them to have an open mind so that their creativity can just flow. And the last question is, what are the roles of the classroom teacher? There are a ton. These are just a few roles of the classroom teacher that I thought of. As a classroom teacher, we are encouragers, facilitators, and activators of learning. Another role is having a safe and diverse environment, keeping our classrooms safe and allowing those students to feel like this space in their room is safe and secure, and that any diverse student and all sorts of shapes and sizes are welcome. I also think that developing a teacher-student relationship by clear communication is a huge important role. This is all about trust, and developing that relationship opens up so many doors in the classroom throughout the year where students feel safe, and it kind of checks that box up top where students do consider that environment a safe environment. I would consider that providing a meaningful feedback to students is another role that classroom teachers often use. Another role is being a third parent. It's hard because a lot of students come from so many different backgrounds and diverse situations. So embracing that and just taking those children and students under your wing as a third parent is important. Challenging and inspiring the students to learn. This is a huge important role as well. Provide guidance, and being a mentor is something I think is an important role of the classroom teacher, is mentor. Guidance, that's what we do every day in the room, in the classroom, is we provide guidance and we mentor students who need more help or clarification or just need a little bit more guidance. We're doing that every single day. Another role is the bookkeeper, planner, counselor. And last, I really like how I thought of that a role of the classroom teacher is the class disciplinarian. I liked that because too often we give the credit to the principals or whoever we send our children to for disciplinary action. Oftentimes the classroom teacher plays that role first, goes about their technique, the teacher's technique in disciplinary action first before taking that step to the principal or other areas of the campus to enforce discipline. So I think this is important, that we are fair class disciplinarians, and that we take into consideration, not shaming or doubting the child. We really want to try to redirect them and reflect that child back positively. So there are a ton of roles for the classroom teacher. These are just a few that I put on that I thought of that I was like, oh yeah, these would be really good. But there are a ton of roles for the classroom teacher. And that's it. This is my MakerSpace presentation. And remember, it is truly an environment where one is only limited by one's imagination. Thank you guys. See you next time.